Hi, my name is Cooper Sitabaka, and I'm an instructional coach here in Santa Ana Unified. And I'm excited to show you some of the features with these new Viewsonic Viewboard interactive panels that our district has recently purchased for all classrooms. The Viewboard interactive panel is an easy-to-use tool that really amplifies what you're already doing. Simply put, it's two things: a digital whiteboard, as well as a large touchscreen PC. So instead of being tethered to your laptop or desktop, you can do it all from this interactive board. In addition to the great features within the interactive whiteboard, this device also allows you to do anything you could do from your PC, including launching a web browser to display videos, Nearpod lessons, Google Docs, or an LMS such as Canvas or Google Classroom, and more. You can also run programs such as Microsoft Word, Zoom, and anything else you might run from your PC. Today I'm going to walk you through how to access and start using some of the basic features. There are just 5 main things that you'll want to know to start using this. That's right, just 5. After plugging in your Viewboard panel, to turn it on, simply press the power button near the bottom of the front display. Just a few things to note about connecting. For the highest internet connection speed, you're going to want to use Ethernet instead of Wi-Fi. So you're going to want to think about where you actually place this within your classroom. You can connect to the Ethernet cable using the input labeled LAN underneath the front display, and connect the other end of the cable to an Ethernet port on your classroom wall. If you currently don't have access to an Ethernet cable, you can connect to Wi-Fi by clicking this Wi-Fi icon, switching it on here, and then selecting your network and logging in. Our interactive panels are mounted onto a rolling stand that can be raised, lowered, and tilted using this control, which plugs into the back of the stand. This is great for instructional purposes, and it also makes it accessible for everyone. This is the Viewboard dashboard, and you can see there's a built-in browser, a whiteboard, along with several other apps that you can use. Now, one quick note: if you want to avoid leaving fingerprints and smudges on the screen, I recommend using this stylus that comes with each Viewboard. Now, I want to show you, on each side you'll see an arrow. If you click on that arrow, it opens up a menu of tools. The tool here you're most likely going to use regularly is the annotation tool here. What this allows you to do is annotate on top of whatever is on the screen at any time. If you'd like to erase your annotation, you can click the eraser. You can click the trash can here, or you can click the X button to close it out.
You can also access the side menu from the left-hand side of the board.
You'll see there is a whiteboard you can access here. And while using this whiteboard provides a number of the features that are available. If we use the whiteboard that's built in within the PC, that whiteboard actually has additional features. So let's log into the PC and take a look. To open the PC from the dashboard, click on this PC icon near the bottom. If this is your first time opening the PC, it may take several moments to get to the home screen. Once you're here, to log in, simply swipe up from the bottom, and you're going to click Other User, and you're going to log in with your staff portal username and password. Notice the username is just first name dot last name. Your password is whatever you use to log into the staff portal at sausd.us. As mentioned previously, you can use any of the same programs here that you could use from your laptop or desktop PC. So say you wanted to access your ebook, or you wanted to pull up a Nearpod lesson, or use Jamboard, or go to Canvas or Google Classroom, you could do so here the exact same way as you would from your laptop. So if we're accessing web content, you can use your browser. I just opened a Chrome window, and say you're going through something within StudySync, or say you want to analyze a specific work of text, you can do so. You can use 2 fingers to enlarge and zoom in. And then the annotation tools also allow for a degree of interactivity between you and your students if you're comfortable doing so. Using one of the side menus, I can select the annotation tool, and I could include my students by doing something like circling this and then having a student come up and choosing 2 other words that rhyme with the word that I circled. There's a lot you can do with this, and I hope this video has helped you feel a bit more comfortable to get started using this and exploring many of the features that are available to help enhance your own instruction.
Now it's your turn. Turn on your board and play.